Prior to Hydra, in the old world, we didn't have great visibility. Each part of the business was very separate, was doing things in separate ways. We didn't have great visibility on the cost of delivery of different projects, nor did we have the ability to compare between different parts of the business. The main challenge was around reporting, understanding what people were working on, how much effort was going into different types of work, and particularly from a professional services perspective, understanding the amount of effort that was being billed towards projects against what we were actually charging customers. A second challenge that we had was around resource management. With a pool of about 750 resources, international, with quite varied skill sets, mixture of development teams and professional services, we needed to understand how better to manage our pipeline and the resourcing requirements of that pipeline. One of our key challenges was understanding resource management. What capabilities had we got, what people had we got, where were they, what were they working on, when would they become available for the next piece of work. So we needed some long-term visibility into the future, as well as better understanding of what's happening here and now. Within the business, everybody, or 750 or so, use Hydra. The large proportion of those are just timesheet users, but we do have about 85 managers within the business, all of whom are using Hydra. They're using it for a variety of purposes. Some are for project planning, and some are using it really to understand better the cost base of the business in terms of where work is going across a number of different buckets of different types of work. And so Hydra has assisted us in understanding both where we are spending our time and budget, and also rebalancing things so that we can better address the needs of our customers. Having put together a capacity plan that identifies all of our resources, where they're currently committed to and when they're expected to come free from those projects, we're able to better manage our pipeline. So we build together both our known and our assumed pipeline projects into our capacity plan. That helps us to understand the gaps in resourcing, perhaps the additional headcount that we might need to fulfil specific project requirements, and gives us much better foresight and visibility of where we need to be going in the future in terms of resourcing. From a management perspective, because the visibility of the data that is now available about the performance, one thing that I think we can perceive is a degree of competition within the business, which has been quite interesting. Because we publish the margin percent figures across the board. All the MDs for each of the divisions see these data, and they do start to get a little bit competitive. So we do see big improvements in margin, partly I think promoted by the visibility of the data. Hydra has given us the ability to have group-wide visibility, very transparent, so we can see exactly what's going on in different parts of the operation. We can understand the performance of an individual product, right down to an individual contract level. So this has enabled us to build some KPIs and metrics around performance, profitability, gross margin percent, that allows us to understand both at the very detailed level, individual contracts, and also to go to the more macro level through the whole business. With the assistance from Hydra Management, we've put together a portfolio of reports called the PS Metrics Pack, which goes to the board every month and provides a drill down from group level through division, from division through product, from product through to the individual customer and project. And is identifying for us the gross margin, it's identifying our utilisation to target, a wide range of metrics that enable us to support a better understanding of the performance of the business, and from that, where to target for future improvements. In one product area in particular, where there were about 150 resources internationally, a PMO team has been put together who take responsibility for resource management across all projects within their delivery area. They're working now on about an 18-month time horizon by using capacity planning within Hydra. And we have a specialist who is understanding the impact of those projects on our future pipeline. That means that we've got complete continuity within Hydra from the very beginning of a project life cycle right through the delivery and into the closure of the project. Hydra gave that in a number of respects, so we've been very happy with the solution it provided us.